What up? What up? It's your boy Marco from Upside Down Studios. It is What the Fuck Wednesday. I have no idea what the fuck why I didn't play the video clip. If it played it for y'all, it didn't do it for mine. Um, Dan is popping in and out like he's a fucking bunny rabbit. Don't know what the fuck's going on with that. So yeah, we got some crazy shit going on in the news. A lot of shit that ain't been talked about. And Dino is gonna blow his brains out apparently. So we are gonna bring our fucking co-host in for tonight as usual from our deep dark tundras of the mycelium fucking Canadian coast. Dino the genetic marvel.
I don't even know what the hell that meant. May as well have been in Japanese, sir. But good day to you. On this of the most holiest of the days of the week. Not only is it hump day, but it's what the fuck Wednesday.
That's it. And from straight from the handicap section of the retard hospital, Dee Dee Smith is in the house.
That's not my phylum. It's a biological classification used to group living things.
Yes.
That is a phylum, motherfucker.
Yes, you can Google it too.
Yeah, however, I don't play chess. I play checkers. That's what I just heard come out of his mouth. And on the twos and threes in the motherfucking house, we got Greg and his loud ass.
What up, y'all?
He's loud. What the fuck? The car, maybe.
Yeah.
Well, Greg's the loudest mute we know.
Try to be. Everybody needs goals in life, goddammit.
I mean, it's helpful.
I try to.
It's an important part of life.
How you gentlemen doing tonight?
Just fucked up a set.
Oh, yeah? How bad?
Well, not too bad. Actually, I was probably the only one out of the first 8 or 9 that actually got some decent laughs.
Fucking, you know what? This is what I hate about open mics is you go there and they're like, good, you're number 27. I'm going home. Are you out of your fucking mind? They're like, oh, we'll do a 3-hour and we'll have breaks and fuck off, man.
There's a couple places in Cleveland. Like we used to hit like 2 or 3 places, and then the last place, it's like where all the comedians went after all the open mics, and you got like maybe 2 or 3 minutes, but you gotta wait. Yeah, what the fuck's the name of the place?
Oh fuck! I just read about it.
Yeah,
the hosts were bitching about having it.
Yeah, and it's just it's packed as shit, and like you gotta say what you're gonna say and grab them. Like the one time I went to, I think the first time I was ever up there, like right behind me, they had like a field and a black dude and something. I was like, are we back in slavery? Like what the fuck is going on here? Like,
yeah, no thanks.
If I'm stuck to only like 2 minutes or whatever, I'm not even trying to do a set. I'm just gonna talk shit.
Oh, for sure. And at that point, I'm flinging shit at a fan, bro. That's whatever's coming out of my mouth is coming out of my mouth.
Yeah,
you know.
But there's a few of them like that, man. Like every once in a while, the funny farm. Like if we get a lot, some out of town comedians come in, it'll pack up. I think we've had like 20 plus comedians there before. But
it was weird tonight. They didn't have. It was weird tonight. Like there was 2 people from Erie, 1 person from West Virginia, and there's only 13 comics there tonight. Oh. There's usually 20, and they're usually all local for the most part.
Well, I mean, that's not a bad thing that you get out of towners in there.
No, not at all.
I hear Dave was having sound issues or some shit like that.
I don't know.
because they didn't do their live stream. I know that much.
I mean, that's because everybody's bitching about it.
Well,
Why?
he has to
Why-
set it up different. He has
Why
to
would
totally,
why would I want you to live stream my jokes so that now that I'm going somewhere else,
Do they tag you?
I don't think so.
That's the
They
problem.
just use it for their own. I'm like, no.
See? Hey, no. If one of us gets it, we all get it. So you
right.
get if you wanna record my sets to put on social media, that's fine, but you have to tag me. Because if you're not gonna tag me, then you don't have permission to use my face. Get fucked.
See, the way I originally was gonna do something, like start taking this show down to the funny farm and like interview comedians after their set, because I'm the same way. I'm like, I'm not gonna put, one of these comedians. A lot of comedians get offended on that shit too. I'm not gonna put your set up there, even if you're working on new shit for somebody else to see your shit, or you know what I'm saying? Like that's your money. So why I'm not gonna, that's
like
that's
tonight was
Yeah.
masturbation and straitjackets.
That's comedy. Come on. Bro, I remember going up during the pandemic, and there was a Zoom mic, and what's her name? Something Johnson. And she's an older older woman. She's an older woman. She's very pretty, right? But she's probably like in her 60s. And she dropped an entire set about dicks, and it was some of the funniest shit I've ever heard. Not only because it was actually funny, but because she's an older woman, and I'm like, this is blowing my fucking mind right now. Like, it was great.
All right, so let's get on some of this horse shit here. First of all, I keep seeing these posts on Facebook about how Trump is supposed to be putting together a slush fund for the J6ers, and how they were treated badly or whatever, and then they're bringing up all this horse shit about this. Like, it just dropped. Like, all the files dropped. That shit was all staged. We knew, like, from the Proud Boys trial that there was over 26 FBI agents in that crowd doing fuckery. No, we knew it. And
are
then
you guys still even doing anything, or they just
the Proud Boys? They're not part of the whole narrative anymore, so they just got kicked to the side.
Nah.
Yeah, they're not. Most of them got acquitted of their shit too, or they got their shit taken care of. But it was found out in those trials, and this is why I'm kind of sketchy on even the reporting now about it. There were over 100 plus FBI agents in that crowd, but they're going back to the original 26, and those were the ones that testified supposedly about how everybody else did bad. But yet we find out now that 15 of them went into buildings. 10 of them went into restricted areas. And there was other, I think there one or two other ones that were doing other fuck shit. Being paid by the FBI to do this shit.
Why?
And now,
why
is
should
that
they
is that the FBI's version of like a flash mob? Did they not understand that it doesn't have to be like that? Like,
I'm not. Well, the thing is now is, people are, especially the libtards. Trump is now paying the people who destroyed your Capitol, who rub shit on the walls. First of all, who rubs shit on the walls? That's a new one to me. That is a very new one to me. And again, don't get it twisted from the fucking couple of media outlets that showed all this banging and shit getting torn down in front of this and that, because not even an hour after that supposed huge riot, people were walking in single file lines. They were being escorted around. They got video of like armed, like, the security escorting people through everything.
Yeah.
You got Pelosi already saying it was her fault while her daughter was filming a movie downstairs. I mean, and this whole fund, like the fund it's for people who are, um, it's for the IRS, for the people who got who went after or audited or missed whatever, like he did with his tax shit and all that stuff. It's for those people. Like if they got fucked up or fucked over on their IRS shit, then this money goes back to them. It's like lawsuit money. So if the IRS fucked up, I sued the IRS. That's the fund that they take the money from.
Okay.
Now, the way it's worded, I guess, and it would have to be litigated. A judge would actually have to decide on it because of the way it's worded. It says that it's for wrongful prosecution or wrongful, it's a legal matter, shit like that. So technically, and again, a judge would have to rule if it could be used. Technically, if the January 6er people wanted to sue the government,
right,
they could use that standing. And that money would be paid out to them if they won their case.
Right.
So it isn't a government slush fund. It's a okay, we might have to pay this out, so here it is. Local governments do that shit all the time. I mean, it goes all the way up. And again, it is not specifically for the January 6ers. It is specifically for the people who got fucked over by the IRS.
Yes.
Doesn't everybody get taxed?
But also,
by the IRS.
Shut up and let him talk.
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Are we pretending that what they're not doing is, I'm going to sue you, and the government's like, I'll make a ruling. Hey, do you think you're guilty? No, I'm not guilty. Oh, okay, I'm not guilty. Go fuck yourself. Like, that's not. What are you gonna do? Sue the like? Listen, this is a real test of your judicial system, right? And there are good things and bad things. The problem is we've now gotten full circle to a absolute Benny Hill shit show of government, where it's like, you have to sue the government so that the government can hold the government accountable because the government is the government of the government. You're like, fuck is happening over there? It's out of control. Let's be honest. But anyways, go on.
Go ahead, Dan.
I don't remember. It's all good.
I knew that was going to happen.
Damn it, Dan.
Well, see, the problem is, one, we all know, like every administration says they're going to do it. Trump was the only one who has. They said he was scrapping everything and he was coming from the ground up. He was redoing shit. This is one of the consequences of redoing shit. And the fact, like, we got, like, the Supreme Court. The Supreme Court's been going out crazy, and people are having a fit, and now they want to go after the Supreme Court. And it's been mostly, only one judge going against everything. And it kind of bounces between Sotomayor and Ketanji Brown. But the rest of the shit is common sense. Just we'll say melanated, for the melanated people who fought for fucking decades. We have to be reminded every day about how you fought for decades for equality. Now's having a fit that you're no longer considered a black community or a black district. You're an American community and an American district, and henceforth your race has nothing to do with your vote. Because one of the most racist things you ever hear in the election is the black vote, the Hispanic vote. No, that is the American vote.
All right.
So now that we eliminated, and this was started by the Democrats, but now that we are eliminating the race votes, everybody wants segregation back. What the fuck? And then, we were talking for a while. We have talked about Freedom Town, and we've talked about the white place, and how Freedom Town pretty much failed. And the white place, they didn't want it to go because it was racist. But I didn't know that there is a place in Las Vegas or near Las Vegas somewhere a black dude, who swears he's Egyptian, who dresses in Egyptian garb, has a compound out there. And it's all black folks. No white folks are allowed there. And I believe to this day it is still rolling. He had 2 pyramids made out there out of fucking plywood.
You know what though? That's the blackest shit you've ever seen though. You're just like, all right, man, I love it. Hey, I want you to be successful. Fucking make them pyramids. I don't give a shit.
Yeah, I mean, I don't see nothing wrong with it, but the fact that one group of folks could do it and the other group of folks can't do it, but it's the group of folks who's doing it is bitching about segregation. Like, make up your fucking mind.
Oh, I don't know if I want to Google Nevada all black community.
Well, that's gonna fuck your algorithm.
In Canada.
Real.
Yeah,
Is Canada a free country?
No.
Is Canada a free country? Ooh. Free adjacent. We're free adjacent.
Got it.
We don't have freedom per se. We are like real close to it though. Like there's
kind of like the United States.
No, you guys have more freedom than we do.
Damn.
They're discounted. We're free, they're discounted.
Yeah, we're wish.com freedom.
Temu freedom.
Let's not go that far.
No, Temu freedom's more Mexico.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
because sometimes it works out. That's why.
So I don't know if you've seen it.
Yeah.
I posted it was I think yesterday or maybe even today. What nobody's talking about. There was a TikTok. I don't know if it was a TikTok video or a reel or whatever it was, but a black gentleman was snapping on the black community because they're having a fit about the whole roast issue and the jokes on there, but nobody is talking about the guy who walked up to this young, I think she was 17, maybe, your girl house with a shotgun. It was wrapped up in something, blew the fucking door off, and then walked away, and then came back and then killed the girl.
Damn.
Why the fuck didn't she run?
I don't know. I don't know the whole gist of it, but the fact that we don't know the details. We don't know nothing. I heard about it on a fucking reel, and I'm sure this is the first time a lot of other people are hearing about it. It's fucked up. This is just as bad as the dude who fucking killed his whole family and his girlfriend. And nobody is saying shit about that. But again, the big issue of the day is still the dude with the bad George Floyd joke. And not bad that he shouldn't have said it bad. Bad that it was just a poorly written, stupid joke. I'm offended that he couldn't come up with a better joke. I mean
50-50, yeah.
And then, nobody's talking about the bomb that they found in the dam or whatever at the bottom of the lake.
Did you guys hear what something happened in New York?
Something is that
There's
added
all kinds
to
of shit going on there.
Yeah. That's Sand People Central anymore. And AOC's out there talking about they're going to come for the South.
No, a car blew up in Wall Street.
Oh, imagine that. Car bombs. Who's indicative of that? Not the Irish anymore.
I don't know.
It looked like a lot more smoke than you would expect. Which I was like, Oh, like a lot more boom. A lot more fire and stuff. And I'm like, aggressive. Sure.
Imagine that. Like I said, they found a bomb, I think, at the bottom of a dam or some shit just recently. And they're calling it an ICBM, which that's an intercontinental ballistic missile. So I don't know why they would call it that. But they just happened to come across that motherfucker.
Yeah.
In Albuquerque, we got people just dead They're not saying why. Just a whole bunch of people
What?
dead. Yeah, yeah. Google dead people in Albuquerque.
Listen, so like just so people can understand the inside baseball, like we were talking about this before, there is a lot of fuckery about, man. Like this is getting weird, right?
Yeah, yeah.
It's almost like things are happening too fast, and it's problematic now. I don't know. It's almost like we're becoming dependent on the instant communication and everything. Almost like we're going to be forced into a traumatic situation where suddenly we can't communicate.
Well,
seems like it's a great way of doing it. No.
Well, that kind of goes into a video I was watching earlier, on the reptilians, because I mean it's been confirmed they're real. They're just fucking real. I hate to say it. I fucking can't stand the whole reptilian conspiracy thing, but apparently they're just real. There's different phylums or whatever the fuck
categories.
Yeah. But they're real. So I looked, their whole, I guess their whole spiel into colonizing or to taking over different planets are, they promote chaos or whatever. They kind of do their.
Greg's like, I'm out of here. Not even fucking talking
their
about
whole
it. Great.
shape shifting or whatever. Then what they do is they finally come out, but a lower, I guess lower caste of the reptilians come and say, well, there's a big threat out there or whatever, and we're the ones that can help. We're the ones that can save you. We all become unified, and we sign this treaty or whatever. They get the planets to sign a treaty, and then the hierarchy of fucking reptiles come down and take over. Apparently there are a lot of planets that have been colonized by these so-called reptilians. So it's kind of seeming like that's kind of following along the lines of what's going on now. It's fucking crazy. And then like there's other people and other talks that the original reptilians weren't even from this dimension. They were exiled. Like I wonder who. To this
22 minutes 47 seconds. There you go. We got there. Sorry.
But they were exiled from other planes of existence. I don't know if it was 109 times or not. Just saying. So I mean, it kind of seems like that, and then there's more and more just like they're not giving a fuck anymore. Like there was a video that people were pointing out that the guy on the news was talking, and you could see a mask or something, like it was peeling up off the bottom of his fucking neck.
I just want to make sure that, knowing that we're talking about this, I thought I would take it upon myself to Google what are some slang terms for reptilian people. I just want to make sure we are aware of these. It's very important. Is lizard people / lizard men is the most common. Reptoids or reptilioids, also acceptable. Now, this says it's an affectionate or sometimes derogatory slang term used by some communities, and it is scalies, which I think that is derogatory. Scalies? And then there's saurians.
Saurians, yeah, it's a different breed.
Okay. Interesting.
TMHs.
And the bad thing is the saurians are the most talked about in our culture. They're in games. Like Reptile from Mortal Kombat is a saurian. I've heard them in plenty of games. There's actually, what is it? Killer Instinct, I believe, has one in there.
Yeah. It's a more scientific sounding slang / trope used in writing. That's saurians. That's the normal thing. Scalies is sci-fi and also furry communities. So fuck them. Scalies.
So I'm curious. Dan, we got to try this when we're out at the clubs or whatever doing sets. When you're out there hitting on a chick, call her a scaly. See what she
Ooh.
says. See if she says what are you talking about, or if she gets offended. If she gets offended, get the fuck away.
Might be an alien. Might be an alien. She's trying to breed you, bro.
Oh my god, this is the third time tonight I've been accused of fucking reptiles. Shut up.
I've seen some of the women you were with. Yeah, I can believe it.
The one you didn't touch on is a TMA.
I didn't touch on any of them. I don't fuck reptiles.
Dan wants to show off his Google skills. Go on, Dan.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Please.
The one you didn't say was Tamatians, extra dimensional beings, allegedly originating from the constellation Draco or the planet Nibiru.
Those are Anunnakis.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And they claim that they're the original Terrans and they want to take over, take the planet back. Those are because we do have a species here. Now, some communities say that they're just Dracos who colonized here, but they believe that they were the original species on Earth, which is believable if you take out the whole Anunnaki story or whatever, because a true evolution on this planet, if we did start from the water and went to lizards, would be bigger lizards, not rat monkey people.
Rat monkey people.
Yeah, we went from lizards to rats to monkeys to people. Very simplified, very, very simplified way of thinking about it. But that's the way it went. It went amoeba or whatever the fuck you want to call it in the water to fish. From fish to amphibians, which were frogs. From frogs, which are lizards, to bigger lizards, air-breathing lizards. All of a sudden, lizards are gone. We got rats, we got monkeys.
Frogs are not lizards, they're amphibians.
Did I not? See, this is what I get for putting a handicapped person on the fuck show.
I'm gonna enjoy the show. I don't know what the fuck you guys are on now.
Did you did I not say amphibians, Dino? Did I not?
I'm not getting involved. Don't bring me into this.
I missed it. I missed
Absolutely
it.
no. Absolutely not.
I missed that whole part then. You just no. I missed it then. My bad. I guess.
Listen, I zoned out as halfway through your naming process. I was just like, there's a bird or something. I'm still getting some flashes from the mushrooms earlier. I'll tell you that right now. Okay, so every once in a while I get a little wah, and I'm like, Christmas. Okay, what's up?
Another thing that I noticed that people are having a fit on Facebook about, I noticed is they're trying to say that Trump never showed his taxes, which is bullshit. And that now, like, he won a law, or he passed a law stating that he can never be prosecuted over taxes, and they can't look at his taxes or none of that shit anymore. They pretty much says he's tax free, which is another bunch of bullshit. What his lawsuit or whatever that got passed was, you can't keep fucking with him over the same shit over and over again, because he did release his taxes. Nothing was wrong with it. And the shit that he did have passed or that he owed was all fucking paid, but they still want to go back at him. Just like, you know, how they switched up the laws for E. Jean Carroll to be able to go after him. Same type of shit. He's preventing that. And, you know, that's another, y'all don't, Trump is now tax-free and all this. All right, well, let's say this. Let's say Trump is not tax-free, or even, why don't y'all give back? Let's calculate up all the money that Trump is owed from being just the president. We're not talking about the kickback monies that Congress gets and all that shit. We're just talking about the president's fucking salary. From his previous administration and now. Add that all up and give it to that man, because he gave all of it away to the people. And that's documented and factual. He does not take a paycheck at all. And me and Scotty back in the day got into it over this and was like, oh no, he has to take, he takes all the benefits of being the president, no doubt. You know, the Air Force Ones, the fucking limousines, the free food, all that shit. Yeah, he does take that. But as far as a physical paycheck, as you know, his pay for being the president, he donates that, all of it.
Isn't it like $2 because they said he had to take something?
I think it might have been something like that. Yeah.
I mean, I'm not 100% on that. I just feel like that's something that I'd heard. And also, that's the Fifth Amendment. It's the double jeopardy. You can't be tried for something you've already been acquitted on.
Yeah, yeah. Have you watched any of the fucking the Trump trials?
All these fucking constitutional idiots, fucking right there.
All right, Dino.
I found more, and I wanted to bring them up. So, egg layers, Iggy,
or fucking lizard people,
cold bloods, scale brains, Lizzie's. Okay, now
Lizzie is real close to Glizzy.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Now, I'll tell you. So now there's one that is problematic, and one that I think is the best one. Okay.
All right. Well, I want to hear the problematic.
Problematic one is Dino / dinosaurs, which I'm like, the fuck, man.
You're derogatory slang.
It's my name. Can you imagine? Let's just be honest.
Yeah, because the Greeks are such a superior. No, you're the fucking the N words of the fucking universe.
It's factual. Then the one I thought was number one was lesbians, which
that's a hell of a phylum.
That's like lesbian mans.
Hell of a phylum. There you go. Yeah,
that's like lesbian mans.
Yeah. Telling you.
Lesbians and lesbian mans. That's your training men and training women.
There you go.
One got a lizard and one doesn't.
It's poetry if you think about it. It's great. It's
like fucking.
We're all going to hell. Just I want to be. Oh, there's a few other ones. Leatherbacks, tanners, belts, geckos, newts, dirt bellies, bug eaters, eye lickers, gators, brontos, rexes.
The fact that there's all this slang for these things, like they've been here forever, is crazy.
Hey, what about this is it. Comet Dodgers. Get the fuck out of here, bro. Comet Dodgers.
So, all right, well, fuck it. Now we got to look into it. What about the insectoids? Because the four species they're claiming that they're here, there's a lot more. There's a whole lot more. But the 4 species that they're disclosing are the grays, the insectoids, the Nordics, which are the tall whites that look like 7-foot Scandinavians, and the reptilians. So, what are the insectoids?
Started to sound like a comic book to me.
No shit.
Insectoid.
How do you know those ain't been manuals?
Alien. Okay. Insectoid, alien. Slang term. It's a great fucking topic. Oh, hey, drone brain, queen pin, QT, slang for mandatory highly structured group task or queue time. The swarm. Let me see. Molter. Chitin chins, an insult directed at species with heavily armored, inexpensive facial plates. Shed skin. Stridulator, a loudmouth who won't stop complaining or boasting. Hilarious.
Cokehead insect?
Man, these there's a lot. There's an aggressive amount of these. Tarsal tap.
What's up, Jimmy?
Secret nonverbal communication or tapping on the table to send vibrations to the floor. Crop dusting, pheromone pushing, molt run, oxy breathers, soft shells.
What's up, Jimmy?
It's a lot. Who's Jimmy?
Jimmy Ward.
What's up, Jimmy? Do I mean Jimmy? I thought I met Jimmy. No.
I don't know.
You might have met him on one of the podcast thingies, or seen him on one of the podcast thingies.
I don't
know if you met him in person.
Who was the guy when we were leaving the club when you, me, and Cole fucking did great?
Oh, that might have been. Jimmy was there that night.
Was Jimmy there?
Yeah, Jimmy.
I thought we were walking out and you introduced me to somebody.
Yeah, it might have been Jimmy.
Yeah, I think it was.
He's sitting out there.
I knew that fucking guy. That's great.
Yeah. So what are like? I'm curious now, since we're going into this slang. What are some like flirty words or things you could say to a reptilian or an
Bro, 7 minutes and you already want to try and fuck them? Like, seriously? What's
wrong with you, bro? The easiest way to figure out if somebody's an alien at a bar, you talk to a drunk chick. You know, if I got to tap on the fucking bar 3 or 4 times like an SOS and she starts wiggling her ass, then shit.
I'll Google slang and racist terms for aliens that we think may possibly already be here. But I am not Googling how to fuck them, okay? That's not going to happen. Greg, you came in at a really weird time.
Yes, I did. Okay? I have good timing for that.
I mean, you do. I will give you
that. Lizards? That is not good.
Yeah, we met at the open mic. I remember, Jimmy.
So, yeah, I mean, you know, I'm waiting to see now that they're real, just like the UFOs. I still haven't seen one. You know, if they've been here for so long and they're actually here, I mean, it's finally, you know, it ain't like, you know, we hear a couple here's and there's, people are panicking and nobody gives a fuck. Nobody, people care about the reptilians and the insectoids being here, just like they care about the fucking Haitians and the Venezuelans being here. You know, next you'll have fucking people protesting to leave the fucking, the motor alone. They'll have pronouns. It's gonna be Buzz Biz.
Fucking bro.
You are a dick.
I'm putting up an electric fence around my house. Don't even fucking come here. I'll zap
you know what's fucked up? You're not gonna be able to have fluorescent lighting outside. You're just gonna have a group of people hanging out in front of your porch, just staring at your light. Every once in a while, one of them would just bump their head into the light bulb.
Perfect.
Premise.
What about they might steal jobs from, like, what if some of them can fly and then that becomes normal and then they're going to steal jobs from, like, Uber drivers and stuff? I don't know if you could do airplanes, but they could definitely steal Uber drivers' jobs.
Well, they were talking about the hierarchy of the reptilians. Can fly. They do have wings, and those are what we mistook for dragons back in the early days, which would make more sense on the myths of the sentient dragons, you know, because especially in the Asian culture, you know, the dragons talked. The dragons granted power. I mean, even the hobbits got their gold got from a dragon.
Actually, so the weird thing is that, like, so dragons and floods are the 2 most common, like, universal that is in our history somewhere.
Yeah.
There was a dragon and there was a flood. Those are 2 things every civilization.
They talk about dragons in the fucking Bibles. In all the Bibles. Yeah. Like there's some kind of fucking dragon in the Bible. Allah had dragons, Yahweh had dragons, Buddha, fucking Vishnu, and all them motherfuckers. There was dragons in them times. Now, whether we're classifying them as like pterodactyls or shit like that, I mean.
Okay, but the problem is you just sold me on it, right? Like, lizard people, fuck them. Dragon seems like my holy leader. I'm in, bro. I don't know. If it's a dragon, I'm like, oh yeah, fuck these fucking Homo sapien bitches. Yeah, let's go fucking Dragon Force. I don't give a shit.
Come on, Scaly, let's roll.
Yeah.
Oh, see, I gotta call somebody Scaly.
Yeah. Well, now we gotta find out what the Uncle Tom version is for somebody who's like that, like
an amphibian.
That's the way it worked, right? The fucking frogs did it.
Fucking
frogs.
Yeah.
The frogs they're making the frogs gay.
Oh, they might call me French or something. Ah, you betrayed your people. What are you, French? Be like, oh, no. Oh, no, I can't follow the dragon. Man,
I
this
don't think
sucks.
frogs have a sex.
They do.
They have both. They're trans.
Haven't you seen those weird videos of fucking toads on top of each other? And one's like, I know Marco's fucking seen it. He sent it to me like 3 times.
Of course.
What
He says like a play-by-play, like it's in golf. He's like, he's in for it.
Yeah,
he's in for it.
Frogs have threesomes and shit.
Yeah. Frogs are ugly as shit, right? So they do mad fucking because they're all ugly. That's how it works.
Man, hey, better watch. It might be one of your overlords, Hypnotoad.
I'm fucking in. You don't have to sell me on that shit. All hail Hypnotoad and his magical powers. It's fine. He said he's making me thin. The greatest. Start your day with 5 minutes of Hypnotoad. Your life will be better in the long run. No question.
So getting back to some reality or some semblance of reality.
Sure.
Over in PA, apparently in PA, somebody chucked a bomb at a polling place.
Were they white? I need to know for reasons.
They're not saying. They just said somebody chucked a bomb at a bowling place. And then the bad thing is in the same vicinity. Like, that just seems like, all right, well, somebody just chucked a bomb. But not only that, but we have, I believe that seat in the governor's race or whatever got switched over to Republican. And a chief of police was found supposedly unalived himself in his car. So I don't know if they got any kind of connection, but it does sound kind of odd.
Why do people see? This is the problem, okay? Like in the good old days, our corrupt politicians knew spread it out, man. Don't fucking lump it all in one season of watch this country burn. Spread it out, man. The sweeps are coming. Don't fucking load up on in the beginning of summer. Come on, this is bad.
Well, I honestly, if I'm just looking at it from a political point of view,
all right.
It looks to me like, especially with everything the way it's panning out, you know, all the little normal fuckery that the Democrats or the left does is all being found out. But at the same time, the right fuckery is being kind of overlooked. You know, usually we used to have a balance. Then it was like they all went after the right. Now they're all going after the left. That being said, we're finding out that the left had a whole lot more fuckery and a lot of more, I guess, complex ways. So, like, just like the districting of the states, you know, the Democrats thought they were going to be picking up all these other fucking people and all these other seats. Well, you find out when you start redistricting, you just blew the lid off of something that your corrupt side has done over the past, God knows, 100 years maybe, and you just fucked yourself out of that. It's like they didn't even do their own homework. Like, we can't do this because it'll blow up everything else. So now damn near every fucking Democrat state is almost going Republican. Almost all of them. Because of their fuckery. And it's just like now they're pissed at the fuckery that they expose when they try to pull their own fuckery.
I mean, there's very little that's better tasting than that. Like, that is a delicious, like, oh, you fucked yourself over and all I have to do is just sit in here and watch. Fucking great. Throw some popcorn in the microwave, baby. We're going in for the long.
Just like, you know, the whole environmentalist whack jobs. You don't hear shit from none of them about these data centers.
No, they're worse than fucking half the shit that we use to create energy in the first place.
Yeah.
I look at it more of this way, and I haven't heard not one person bring this up. I remember when I was growing up, what was it? Aaron Brockovich. That was the famous attorney name. when she went after the government and the big electricity companies or whatever, because their power lines were giving off an electromagnetic field that was causing cancer in kids. They were called cancer clusters. Now, we don't hear too much about that anymore. Now, what do you think they're saying these data centers are miles long. We'll just say a mile. We'll say 1 mile. A mile square building with nothing but electromagnetic fields running through it. What the fuck do you think those are going to do to people?
So just to double down on how shitty this is, a great way to cool stuff is to put it underground. Right? We all know that. It's very simple. And you can one up that whole situation if you put it under something like a lake or running water. That'll massively cool down that area. Because remember, data centers use a ridiculous amount of energy and need a ridiculous amount of cooling. But the problem is, whatever is coming off of that place, which, let's be honest, is going to be some fucking things, whatever the fuck they do. But I'll be honest with you, I don't know about you guys, but when I get close to like power lines, like you're like, it's weird.
You can feel it.
I feel uncomfortable, right? Like you don't want to stick around. And you know what? I remember my dad was like, yeah, the laws. So from when did that happen? That there was that lawsuit against those about the kids that got
cancer in the 80s.
Was that in the 80s or 80s, early 90s?
I'm almost positive it was in the 80s.
Okay, so that being said, but like the proximity of people. So right now, I know there's one down the street from me, quite a ways, that they have a community garden co-op, and it's boom right underneath the power lines. And I'm like, you can't eat that food. You can't. That's not. You shouldn't eat that food. Well, but we were like, oh, it's a community space. I'm like, hey, if the government, who is the fucking, the government is the little cat that sneaks into the fucking cow place and sucks on the titty and just tries to get it for free. Okay, that's what the government is. They're like, you need me. I'm a cat. They're like, we're all cows. Nobody needs a cat. It's like, yeah, I'm still gonna steal your milk. Like, the fuck is this cat doing here? Right? That's
right
the
from
government.
the titty. Right from
the titty. And then looks up at you with his fucking milk goatee. He's like, well, this was for me. Wasn't it for me? I thought this was for me. Right? That's so the fact that the government isn't abusing those areas of land for storage of whatever the fuck they want because they're the government, right? You could store fucking vehicles for like salt dispensers and stuff. There's tons of space there. Yeah. They by law are like, yeah, you can't build that close to them. And that number has actually gotten less and less and less over the years. They're like, oh, well, we have new technology that protects people. And you're like, get the fuck out of here, bro. Stop trying to make crazy fucking 3-armed kids. Fucked up.
So now here's another way of looking at especially these data centers and adding what the water situation. Right. Because a lot of these places, that is another big issue about the water being pumped in, because most of these places are being built above ground. So now if you look in any other realm of the conspiracy world, like ghost hunting, now we don't even know if ghosts are ghosts or if they're just souls that are in another dimension that is being breached. But ghost hunting, one of the biggest things that cause ghosts and also hallucinations, so you don't really know if it's ghosts, they say hallucinate or whatever, are electromagnetic fields and water. So you mix them both in high amounts. Now, are you creating a natural portal? And even in that, I just saw a video earlier today, which they supposedly was AI checked, and it wasn't AI. It looked like a blob floating in the air, but it was only like maybe 4 or 5 foot off the air. And they're saying that that portals aren't what we think they are. That it's not like this shiny blue or whatever round thing that you walk through. It was this mass. It almost looked fluid. Um,
That's
and my
similar
son,
to Doom. Do you
well,
remember
no,
the arc was like that?
My son saw the picture because I showed him. I was like, check this shit out. Supposedly it's real. And he's like, he gave the look, and he went into his room, and he came back with his book from the game Elder Scrolls, and that wasn't so much a portal as it was an elder god, and how it starts off coming through a dimension, like
that's
it's
nice.
starting to appear. Now I remember also other videos that I've seen that said there are quite a few video games, 2 or 3 specifically, that are damn near identical to what is really going on. Now, I don't know the names of those games, but that thing that was on the fucking video matched up to whatever my son fucking has been playing on his game.
Interesting.
I wonder if I shared that this morning. I might have shared it.
Not to me.
No, I mean on my Facebook page.
On Facebook? I'll check it.
Maybe.
I mean, it's worth a try. Yeah, you never know. You post a lot of shit, so.
And then apparently somewhere there's another place in one of these national forests. I feel like it might have been Indiana also. Is there a forest or a national park or something in Indiana? When you guys look up. But supposedly there's a portal in there, a natural portal that nobody is allowed to go near. I guess it wasn't barricaded off. Then somebody found it, and then all of a sudden the government's there, and now there's a big fence, and you're not allowed in there. But there's there's quite a few, dude. So not only do we have natural portals, I guess popping up everywhere, but we also have CERN and other. Don't think that CERN is just the only one that's ripping fucking holes in dimensions. We found out through the Mandela effect. CERN was supposed to be the only hadron collider, but now there's particle colliders all over the fucking world, including America, which just magically happened.
Oh, sorry. I just got fucking mesmerized by the guy who shot that fucking door. Holy fuck.
Yeah, that's fucking crazy, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah, no, I don't see anything about the blob. I see one thing got flagged for content, but no.
I got something flagged for content?
Yeah.
Huh. Well, yeah, it's.
Let me see what this is. Oh, the tick box. Okay. Yeah, no, it's not on here.
Oh, the tick
box. You lied to me, you fucking bastard. Yeah, tick box.
That's another fucking crazy thing, dude.
Yeah, I've seen it like 4 times already today, and then you sent it. I'm like, fuck. Yeah, so they're saying that there's a government contract to release ticks into the wilderness in my province. Province is like a state, just bigger.
I knew that. Thanks, though.
Listen, you know what, smartass? Lately, you've been coming out with some very intelligent shit. And today, it's like you opened up a fucking thesaurus and you have it just reading off whatever the fuck we're saying and filling in the blanks, all right? I don't know what fucking trickery you're up to there, Mr. Anus Face, but I'll tell you right fucking now to put a fucking pin in this shit with your big words and smack talk, all right? Fucking, who gave you a thesaurus, you fucking asshole? Yeah, so the ticks, so normally they're deer ticks that are released. So I don't know what the purpose of it.
Yeah, that's a one thing. Why are we releasing ticks? Ticks, as far as I know of, there are no benefits to ticks.
Let's let the all powerful Google tell us.
And while they're looking that shit up, they're also banning people in Canada from having chickens. What do chickens eat? Ticks.
I did not even think of that.
Yeah.
Oh, so ecological benefits of ticks. Let's hear this out. Ticks help regulate wildlife population by transmitting diseases that cull weaker or sick animals. This natural selection ensures that only the healthiest individual survives to reproduce, preventing any one species from overpopulating and damage to the habitat.
All right, just stop right there. That's all we need to hear. No! What the fuck? That is not natural if you're dropping boxes over fucking populations. To do what? Spread disease? That's biological warfare on nature.
Gets worse. So they are a vital part of the food chain, serving as a primary meal for many predators, birds like wild turkeys and guinea fowl, as well as reptiles, amphibians, and small mammals like opossums. Rely on them for nourishment. Ecosystem health indicators. Scientists, there's a funny way to put that, use tick populations as a biological barometer to gauge the stability of an ecosystem. For instance, a sudden surge in ticks can signal a decline in predators like snakes that normally keep small mammal populations in check. That's odd. Let's go one further. Biodiversity support. By moving between different hosts, ticks help spread various microorganisms and bacteria, which contributes to the overall diversity of life within an environment. So, what did we learn about biodiversity? Is fuck off. You're giving every fucking animal AIDS, you idiot retards. What the fuck is this shit? That's, hey, you know what? Hey, if we all got it, then it's fine. It's fine. It's we heard that before. Marco, have you heard that? Have you heard that before?
Sounds real
like,
familiar.
If we all get it, we're gonna be fine. But then it doesn't make any sense. That's not how that works. And then we find out, oh yeah, that's all bullshit too. It's a lot of alarming
and around
things
the same time, like trust the science. I remember something about trusting science. Or
why do scientists need to know? Like, on top of everything, I think one, like, I know we're almost out, but like, also, no more Farmer's Almanac. Why? Do we no longer have farms? Oh, yes, we do. Why don't we have a Farmer's Almanac, people?
And if I recall correctly, on any
cool.
Farmer's Almanac that I read, it kind of said the population of certain things. It kind of said the weather and how the past, and you could kind of predict on what kind of season you're going to have. It kind of said when the certain particular insects came around every so many years, like cicadas and shit like that. Kind of says, how to take care of these issues when they do come around.
Hey, wildly is today I saw a TikTok that said that Xi Jinping and Putin jointly were saying that their concern is that the world is going to go into like a feral state where people are just going to be about survival, and this is their concern. And I'm like, fuck you just say to me? Like, I'm like, you can't just be like, hey, yeah, we're worried. Putin. Yeah, we're worried that everything is going to just explode. FYI, just thought you guys should know. Okay, bye. Huh? I'm not okay with that, friend.
Here's a big issue that it's starting to gain traction, even though it's been around for what they've been talking about it for quite some time now, over a year. But now it's starting to get a little bit more traction. Have you heard of Operation Anchor?
Maybe. Fill me in anyway.
So apparently, and we might have mentioned it in passing in one of the shows. Apparently in August, for 7 seconds. Now, people think 7 seconds isn't a long time, or is just
very long.
7 seconds, depending on your situation, is a very long time.
Okay.
For 7 seconds, the Earth, not certain places, the whole Earth is supposed to lose gravity.
Yeah. Okay, I've heard about that. And the whole thing is they're like, yeah, it's very important that you're not underground, but like you have a roof over your head. Otherwise, you may just. And
even if you got a roof over your head,
Yeah, but less likelihood that you're going to fall and crack your skull open. But here's the question is that so planet moves through space. Also, we're rotating.
Right.
Right? All these things. We're told that the effects of all that movement, the result is that we have gravity and we stay on the planet. Not that science has been able to duplicate gravity, by the way. Let's just say
Not
that.
at all.
And also,
not at all.
I'm a very firm believer that what we refer to as gravity is like the scientist's way of saying like God wills it. You're like, oh, you can't question it now. You're like, no, it's called gravity. It's called gravity. And you're like, no, I think it's a lot more things than people realize it is. And there are
I feel like it's more
right?
of a magnetic force, if anything.
I don't think it is. I think it's certain. It's multiple different things that. So think about it this way: is you look at the finished product and you're like, gravity, and I think there's different things that in this circumstance, because of all the other things like electromagnetic and like all those things, right? We get gravity, but if you subtract or add or subtract any part of that equation, you don't get gravity. You get fuckery. You get diamonds from the sky, which is one of
That's the Beatles.
No, it's one of Jupiter's moons.
Oh yeah, it has the diamonds. Yeah.
Which is like, hey, that's great for all of a second, and then you're going, fuck. Like it's not, right?
Well, see, here's my question. My big shit with this. How much force is this gravity holding down? Like now, if gravity goes away, are we just gonna slowly start floating up like a balloon with helium? Like kind of, or is gravity gonna go away and shit's gonna shoot up in the air, and in 7 seconds you got semis fucking falling from the sky?
So this is the thing: is if there's no gravity, then movement is compromised. And that's the idea. Remember, so there was one thing we were talking about, we talked about a while ago, is the whole idea of a pole shift.
Right.
And the rumor, the theory, whatever you want to fucking call it, was that the pole shift was a once and back, which, let's be honest, right? We're traveling a gajillion miles, a second through space, right? Anything that I think about this way is like a cat just like doing a little shiver or a dog getting wet, getting water off its fucking coat. We're just gonna have a people salad coming off the fucking planet. That's what's gonna happen.
Sit with me on this for a second. You got okay.
Tell us, science man.
7 seconds, right?
7 seconds.
Okay, you lose all weight for 7 seconds. People can run 100 meters in 9 seconds.
Like now, 3 people, not people, but yeah, okay. It's possible. Okay.
Not under 9 seconds. Like, okay, we'll just say 10 to make it nice and easy. Okay. 10 seconds, you go 100 meters up in the air. You know if people are going to die falling that distance?
It's gonna be a lot of splats, bro.
I'm just
a car dropping from 100 meters is gonna be a bomb.
Yes,
that's what I'm talking about.
Dropping from 100 meters,
because then you got to take gravity into force when you switch it, because you're gonna drop faster than you rise.
Yeah. That's not.
And then what about airplanes? Will they go up higher?
Yeah.
Or will the only safe space be in an airplane?
Well, no, because then they can glide.
So this is the thing is because so planes can glide, but that's all the question of if we have no gravity, will our atmosphere stay?
Right.
right?
So,
And when we're
so
talking
now
about
you got fucking airplanes, just regular fucking commercial airplanes, now in space out of nowhere.
Yeah, which they cannot do that. That means
they would
when they're
the
coming,
vacuum of space would crush it like a tin can.
There's got to be something with the engines.
I mean,
they're not pressurized, right?
Yeah.
You know, the pressure, the airplane's got to be pressurized just like submarines.
No. Well, they are pressurized as soon as you go
right,
past
but
30,000
that's
feet,
not
right?
space pressurized.
No, it's not. And also, like, so that's the weird part. Space is the absence of stuff. So I'm not sure, but like, once again, our atmosphere, getting through our atmosphere, is the issue. And like, I'm like,
both ways.
the only way this can happen is like if a pole shift would make sense, but also then the planet going, huh, in 7 seconds.
It's crazy.
The likelihood of survival is not high.
No.
And
like
now,
that's a like conservatively, everyone died. Like everyone dies. Like
here's another thought. Now say we have it under control here as people on Earth. Now what they're not saying is just affecting the planet, or is it affecting a perimeter around the planet, and the planet is just in the center of it? Meaning, now one of the big issues that supposedly we have is getting through the Kuiper Belt and the Van Allen Belt. Now, if we got no gravity and it goes in a perimeter around us also, wouldn't that move all that shit out of the fucking way, henceforth clearing a path for space travel? And not only that, would that hit something, because you know it's going to fly towards something. You know, I'm sure whether we lose gravity or not, that's not going to be enough pull to move a planet. But it's enough to move a fucking rock that's in the Kuiper Belt to smack another planet.
Yeah. Also, the bombardment of solar rays. This is the problem: is gravity losing effect means like things have happened, right? Which would be, look, there's a very good likelihood our atmosphere is suddenly just fucking off, right? Then you have people plus stuff, and you don't know how much stuff is being held by gravity. Water's going up. Water's definitely floating.
Oceans will fucking be done.
Yeah.
Like there will be that ocean will be in the air. You will actually be able to have a real Sharknado.
Theoretically, the planet doing that could create rings around the planet Earth, and those rings would be frozen ice from our oceans, and then we would become a desert planet. This sounds fucking terrifying. I don't want to talk about this anymore. I think I think I'm good.
Yeah, but you're also talking about if the water it's just floating. Is it just floating? How fast?
Well, that's the thing. We don't know how fast everything is going to shoot up. You know, it's one thing that everything shoots up. You know, if it's 10, even if the water goes 10 foot, if an ocean rises off the fucking ground 10 foot and then drops back down, that is a tsunami that's going to fucking wipe out damn near half the world, if not all of it. Now, if it goes further, if it's any kind of other speed and it hits space, our water would be gone. It's all gone. It's all gone, and it's in an instant, and it's frozen around us.
Yeah.
And the only hope of life would be if someday a solar flare hits one of them pieces of ice, the ice hits another habitable planet, and some kind of organism that's still frozen in that water spawns life, which kind of might be how we are here.
Very possibly. So the whole thing is that if everything lifts off, the question is the planet still moving? Not only is there a pull, like, are we rotating still? Because that doesn't make no sense. But are we still flying through the universe? Right? all of those things.
You have
because
so
that means,
many.
hey, water comes off and the planet just fucks off, right? So now you're gonna have what? Okay, so let's say water comes off, and then the planet goes, yep. So whatever is water
we'll
on
be
one side,
substantially lighter without the water.
true, but also then like the water on one side would stay. So essentially, our water reserves would go from what we have now to maybe 10%, maybe, and then it's who the fuck knows where it's gonna land, right? Because then if everything starts kicking off, we get gravity back. People, you're now space people.
But wait, are the
And then-
glaciers attached? The glaciers are attached to the Earth, so they won't
No,
lift, right?
Glaciers are not
Glaciers,
attached to the Earth. Some of them might be, but most of them are floating chunks of ice.
Yeah, because well,
On
like so
what,
glacier.
though?
Yeah, but they're just on
On
top of
water.
the mountain. Theoretically, they could just fall. Like that's why they fall off, right? So the whole they're not connected; they're layered. But a glacier, theoretically, given the right circumstances, could just pop right off. Given enough, like this is the whole thing, right? Is like, hey, I have a raised bungalow. Okay, I live in a raised bungalow, so there's not a huge amount of depth to my foundation because half of a couple feet of the basement is above ground. A house that has a sub basement or two basements or whatever, they might be more solid to the ground theoretically. Who the fuck knows? All of a sudden, you might just have every house in the whole fucking planet just go and pop out of the ground, right? There's
so
no.
We don't know the force or the amount of like the extent of this.
Correct.
Like
You're talking about so much physics that
I mean,
I know none of the.
Oh, I'm sorry, Mr. Smarty Pants. Are we talking above your fucking pay grade or something there?
Oh, you're talking above your pay grade.
I mean, can you imagine?
All of our pay grade.
Can you
I
imagine?
am Greek. There is no higher pay grade, sir. No higher grade than Greek. Go on. Sorry. Apologies.
You reptoid. Shut up. fucking scaly.
Thank you very much.
Fucking scaly. You're fucking scaly. How do we know Dino wasn't sent as a plant? They said, we're not going to keep shutting his fucking internet down. We'll just send him Dino.
I mean, that would explain a lot of my survival because still not sure how I'm still around, but I am here. So
you and me both, buddy.
Hey, I have a close friend who's the same age as me. And oddly enough, so she's Malaysian and I'm Greek.
Malaysia.
And she showed us a kid's picture of her, and we had just gotten some kid pictures from my mom. And Victoria looked at her picture and was like, "What the hell?" And we looked very like weirdly, very weirdly alike. Okay. But that's the real fuckery of it is you're like, she was like, can you believe, she's like, I never thought I would see 50 and now I'm staring down the barrel of it. And I'm like, oh, I didn't think I was going to hit 30.
Yeah,
so,
I'm with you there. I'm with you there.
And I'm like 50. You're like, oh, that's an old man. Hey, today on mushrooms, what I learned was, oh, I'm an old man now, and my good years are now gone. I have to fight for the years that I have now. That's what I have to do now. And I'm like,
yeah, that's what Dan tried to get me to go to the gym and do all this other bullshit, and I'm like, dude, this ain't getting no better. My best years were late or like my mid to late 30s, which is late bloomer regardless. But those were my best years. I was ripped, I was cut, I had hair, that was peak. That was peak. Once I stopped modeling and the shit started falling out and everything, I knew it was done. So
never trust the whites. I get it.
I accepted the pawpaw bod. You know what I'm saying? Like.
I don't think you. No, it's more. So this is the problem, Marco. Is how a lot of people are like, oh, if you're this age, you have to decide either going to be about smoking meats or doing this, and you're like, hey, you know what? I just like to do weird shit. That's all I like to do. Yeah, I do this shit too. I don't really care. But that's the thing is, I'm finding out more and more. It's not a question of right now and even having a dad bod. It's more so your mobility later. So whatever you're doing right now, is going to be 10 times harder in 20 years.
It's already there. It's already there. What the fuck are you talking about? It is already, who would fucking have thought that I ain't even 50 yet and my legs fall asleep on me when I'm sitting on the toilet?
I don't think that's an age thing.
I can imagine Dan trying to get up off the toilet, and yeah, I feel your pain, bro. I feel your pain. You ever wake up with your ass out still shitty on the floor next to your shower because you fell over and hit your head on the fucking wall and your dogs are sniffing at you? Yeah, because my legs fell asleep. No. Shit is real. The shit is fucking real.
See, this is why I go to the gym, because I will maintain this and it'll go slower. You're gonna pass me, motherfucker, and I will be making fun of your dumbass because you're gonna be walking funny.
No, because I'm gonna
all over the place.
I'm gonna be a realist, and I'm gonna once I know my legs ain't gonna be suiting me no more. I'm gonna, I got a little change saved away. There will be fucking cybernetics in the legs, and don't think just because I'm doing 2 legs, I ain't gonna do the 3rd.
I thought you were going to go a different way with that and say you're like, I'm going to fucking get like an Xavier level fucking wheelchair that goes like into a car and just, but yeah, you went a different way.
No,
you thought you still wanted to walk. Me, I'm embracing the lazy. I'm like, yeah, bring on the wheelchair. I don't give, push it. Yeah, fuck you guys. I don't want to do shit.
Look like that one Greek god who's all fat and sloppy with the grapes on him. The hedonism bot from Futurama.
Fuck was that? Wally.
God willing.
No, Wally.
God willing.
Wally?
No, that was the hedonism bot.
No. Wally, when everybody got fat because they quit doing shit.
I didn't watch Wally. That was an Illuminati movie.
Oh my god!
I mean, they're all Illuminati movies, bro. Come on,
that was the one where they took off from Earth.
Yeah,
lived in a spaceship for a long time. Everybody got fat.
People got fat and their bones got weak, and it was hilarious because they all bounced. It was very enjoyable.
See?
Listen, fat people. Hey, I will say this till the day I die: people falling is hilarious. The hilarity is just exponential. The fatter the person is, just because whoa, and the fatter they get, the funnier it gets immediately. And if you don't laugh at that, it's because God doesn't love you. You don't have a soul.
So here's another thought I had, Dino. That would kind of be cool if we survived the big flip. Not only will the water rise, but so will the sand. So will we finally figure out what's under the litter box?
Well, this is the real part. It's not just what's under the litter box. Think about it this way: we all know NASA started digging into water, and after a few years, we're like, yeah, we need to fucking leave the planet, guys. We need to go. Wrap it up. We're going. Okay. So, the weird thing is, if we lost 90% of our water on the planet, we're gonna see a lot of weird shit, bro. Hey,
well, I mean, that whole thing with the NASA thing, I mean, now we know that there's a fucking spaceship facility under the ocean. So I feel like they just seen that and figured that out. And, that was just like the first discovery of it. And they're like, fuck, we got to get up out of here. But since then, I feel like there's been, agreements made.
Can you imagine being the scientist who's like, I'm going to be the first one to go down this deep, and they go down and they're like, hey, the fuck are you doing here? And he's like, huh?
Put a hard hat on, asshole.
And they're like, hey, turn the cameras off. Fuck off. You're not allowed down here. Fuck off. Okay. And he was like, oh yeah, sorry about that. Just fucking turn around. A 3-point turn. Just to give me 1 second. Just fucking lizard.
I feel like somebody would go down there and there's just gonna be someone or something down there like, where's your ID? Where's your fucking helmet? We have fucking rules here, man. OSHA's gonna come down here and fuck us over. We're putting in this new tunnel and you're not even supposed to be here with this camera. What the hell's wrong with you?
Can you imagine though? That's exactly how that shit would fucking go down.
Just like a contractor would fucking a fucking reptile's head or an insect's head. We're like, dude, put your fucking safety glasses on.
And like hilariously, it's the same if aliens land. They're gonna be like, all of them. There are so many. Just fucking We just left them here. This is an active construction site, and we're like, we made the plan. They're like, no, you guys have fucked everything here.
We
okay?
put pesticides down to get rid of these vermin.
100%.
There's humans everywhere. What the fuck?
100% how I expect us, like aliens landing is going to be them going, you guys have been here for how long and you fucked it this bad? Like, God, we're going to have to just tear it
We
down.
were just waiting for the permit.
You're like, we've been waiting for maturity on all the stuff we left here, and you guys fucked everything up. And we're like, you put the gold in all the TVs. Why is it in a TV? Camera? What the fuck is happening? You're drinking out of plastic? That's not edible. Like, just the whole thing will just fucking, you know.
Well, dude, did you ever watch The Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Where the Earth was just scheduled for fucking removal?
Yeah. I think like that's the only thing that I keep in my back pocket that says maybe it's only us, is where I'm just like, oh, bureaucracy would have made the universe a shithole already. Like there's no, like it's, oh, we have interstellar travel. Yeah, we bring bureaucracy to you because fuck your rights. That's immediately what's gonna happen. It's not.
Well,
you know.
Speaking of the bureaucracy, I mean, have you heard of the Galactic Federation?
I mean,
is that part of
because supposedly that's who's coming. We're supposed to be joining the Galactic Federation, and the reptilians is trying to stop that.
Listen, just tell me who's gonna give me a fucking lightsaber, and I'm good. Just that's who I'm supporting. Hey, the dragon one, I'll be honest with you, I'm in. Like if it's a dragon leader, yeah, that sounds fucking awesome. Also, can I listen? I'll find kids to take them on rides. Like I'll fucking be the dragon driver and like a fucking walking around.
Dino's just gonna be like a mall choo-choo train, just kids on his hump riding around.
That's 100% what I would do if I had a dragon, just terrorizing everyone and be like, no, he's cool, don't worry about it. And then why don't you just smoke the shit out of people's tires and then just move on and be like, yeah, I don't know what happened to your tires. Fuck you, cutting me off of my dragon, asshole. This is the greatest thing ever.
Now,
why would you take a dragon on the road?
Supposedly, the original aliens that came to Earth were the Anunnaki, the Lyrians, and another species. I forget what the other species are. The Lyrians supposedly are cat people. They're like,
that bodes horribly for the autistic community because they will relentlessly hunt them down. It'll be
I'm trying to pet them.
Yeah, and drunk white girls be like, kitty. Just it'll be fucking hilarious. Can you imagine if we had cat people going to university? Maybe some fucking girls like, can I just touch you? Don't fucking touch me, bitch. Just
I would have to tie my daughter up.
That would give a new meaning. That'd be a new meaning to black pussy.
I mean,
fucking Marco.
Just saying.
Had to ruin a good
hold on. What if cat people don't know like black cats are unlucky and stuff? So like the black cats come and we're like, oh, you're unlucky, and they're like fucking racist, bro. It's just anyone who's black they don't like. You're like, no, it's
they don't like they don't like black people, black cats, black mantises, none of that shit.
Oh my god!
Immediately filed to HR, get fucked. Like that'd be hilarious.
Yeah, if you look up the Lyrians, like the only way I could even describe them realistically is there was a movie back in or a TV show back in the early 90s called Beauty and the Beast, and the guy who played the Beast, it was like a more modernized part of it.
He lives
chick
in the
who plays
sewers.
Sarah Connor is
Linda Hamill.
Beauty. Linda Hamill.
Ron Perlman.
Yeah. Looks just like that. Just
you said modern, and I was like, no, that's not. Well, kind of. I guess it's modern, and I was like, oh,
it was modern for that day.
It was like,
it wasn't Disney Channel Beauty and the Beast.
Yeah. Then I was confused. I'm like, modern, like animated? Is that no, just modern?
You were like 5 or 6 when that come out.
Bro, it was a great show, though.
Yeah, I remember it. They
And
had
also,
a
like,
cliffhanger on the end, and they never fucking
Oh.
showed what happened to the baby or Vincent or any of that.
Bro,
The guy's name was Vincent. The beast's name was Vincent.
Yes, he was fantastic. And also, Linda Hamilton, so fucking hot. Come on.
Back then, she looks like hell now. After the third Terminator, she went to shit.
I mean, yeah, but it's still Linda Hamilton. Come on.
It was that 90s hot, that early 90s hot.
Hey, do you remember Terminator 2 Linda Hamilton? Get the fuck out of here, bro. That was the weirdest boner ever. Just where you're like, I don't know what to do here. She's doing chin-ups in an insane asylum. I don't know how to get hotter. Like, this is nothing good will come from this.
Yeah, but Baby was the answer to that. Rob Zombie's Baby is the fucking answer to the psycho, still get your dick hard type shit.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Why did you start him with 31?
What do you mean?
I watched the other ones. 31, I just haven't seen.
Okay, I didn't know if you already, because there's a what the hell, like a timeline to all of that.
31's not part of the House of the Thousand Corpses
31's
timeline.
Separate. That's why it was. So it wasn't a bad movie. It was just I know what I could see what they were trying to do, and they got fucked. So the problem was there was a whole lot more fucking in it, and that kept on giving it an NC-17. So they literally have to keep on cutting the fucking until there's no fucking, and then you're going. You watch it and you're going, I feel like there's something missing. It's the fucking. The fucking makes it all make more sense. Because in one scene people are angry with each other, then the next, it's the one scene they're happy, they're angry at each other, then the next scene they're kind of friendly, and you're going, yeah, there was some fucking. That's what happened, and now everyone's friends, which is factual. That's how that works. Yeah, if you're angry, do some fucking. Everybody gets happy after that. It's true. Trust the science.
All right, Fauci.
Oh, can you imagine? Apparently that guy's name's coming up again. I do also, though, I need to pee, and I will pee my pants if we stay on.
Yeah, we're about a half hour past anyway. So
yeah.
With that being said, come and check us out if you're in the area. Friday down at the Funny Farm. I'm going to be hosting for the first time at the Funny Farm. Catalina Wine Mixer. I don't know why they're calling it that.
It's something. I don't know.
Yeah, it's from Step Brothers, but
I know
it's a Catalina fucking wine mixer. And then we got Memorial Day coming up over the weekend, and then Tuesday I will be doing the first show for the Cove. The Cove's opening night out in Ashtabula. So come and check that out. June we got the recovery show for addiction and all that. I believe on the 20th, I'm going to be doing something with Jimmy Ward too. And then in July, there's a show, and then there's the gay show the next day. We're calling it the gay show.
June 26th, I thought.
I thought that's July 26th. It's gay month. And then in August 1st, I guess, I'm going to be going down with Wardy's Laugh Factory to West Virginia to do some kind of vulgar fucking mic.
June 25th.
It's June 25th? I thought it was July 25th. Yeah. Okay. All right. So it's, what is it, 5 guys in a gay or 4 guys in a gay?
7 straights in a gay.
7 straights in a gay.
7 straights in a gay. I've seen that movie. It does not go the way you think it does.
So everything will be posted. Come and check us out. Dino, tomorrow. Dan, are we going to that mic tomorrow?
Yeah, that's a new place that we should probably give a shout out.
Yeah, so I'm probably not going to be here tomorrow night for mental health. Dino has his morning motivational on Thursdays. And are you doing the Atlas show this weekend?
Yes, I believe so.
Oh, yeah, California, they don't support Americans, so they ain't going to do Memorial Day.
It's
true.
The Killbox Comedy Club in Akron. It's a new club coming up.
So I guess we'll be at the Killbox tomorrow.
It's all good.
Alrighty. So, yeah, y'all be good to each other and keep your eyes out for the reptilians, I guess.
Damn scalies.
I want to know if I fucked one. I mean, I had to have. I've been through quite an amount of females in my time.
You are slutty and also the kind of guy where you're like, I'm already here. I'll just go with it. It's fine. It's
Do you think now on your way out? I want you to think
down.
about this in the back. I want you to think about this while you're pissing. Do you think now that the word herpetologist, the study of reptiles, has a link to herpes now that we know that people have been fucking reptilians? Just think about that.
Oh.
Think
about that. Think about that while you're grabbing your dick.
Yep.
Think about that while you're grabbing your dick.
Horrible.